strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Judge is going back. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Just keeping him close. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Now in the box, Marcus Stroman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Late square, and this is popped up. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting. Second base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Davis brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jonathan Loaizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Mets are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. Nimmo at third with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead swells to 7-0. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next to the net, the second baseman, Robinson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Natty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. So here's Pete Alonso. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. So all set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Settling in now, Torres, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the...
Leading up for the net, the shortstop,
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Lays off 1-0. Fouled away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stroman comes set. Here it is on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Giancarlo Stanton.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 8. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
57, Chad.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the runner's trying for third. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping up now, J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Don't want to forget about him. And the runner back. Runner's on his way to third. A pitch out. The throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now.
Number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Just keeping him close. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit.
The first base.
Stroman looks in. Here's the delivery.
Voit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Digging in, Torres is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone!
Now batting. The catcher, Sanchez.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Andre Jimenez.
No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. This is skied out toward right. Judge is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on top, however, 9-4. Clint Frazier is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Clint Frazier is retired to kick off the 9th. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now a hard liner, but foul. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And not in time as the run scores. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here